Welcome, 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 welcome. Greetings, greetings. Happy Wednesday to each and every one of you. Regardless of where you are joining from this morning, I want to welcome you to this broadcast. I want to honor you. I want to give thanks and show gratitude for you this morning. I want to remind you to embrace this day because it is the only time you have. Today is the present. I want to encourage you to live it to the fullest. Take full advantage of that. I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson. I am your why and soul purpose coach and consultant. I work with my clients to help them to connect with their inner blueprint for success. And by so doing, they are able to live an extremely abundant life, a life full of gratitude, a life full of focus. And if you are not yet connected with me, I invite you to reach out and connect with me. You can text me at 203 885 5093. Text me for your intuitive guide, your intuitive coaching, reading, mentoring, consulting, and readings. Reach out, connect with me. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Also, subscribe to my newsletter by visiting my website, daphneclark.com, and sign up for that newsletter and make sure that you are in regular contact with me and that you are connected with me. I am on a mission to change the world, and I do not want to do it alone. I want to invite you to come alongside with me so we can do this together. This morning, I am on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, StreamYard, of course, on my home over there in TikTok. I am super excited. I want to continue to show love and gratitude to each and every one of you, my supporters and friends. I want to make a special mention for the people in South Africa. Greetings, Queen. Good morning. Thank you for showing up. I want to give a special appreciation and gratitude for the people in South Africa, for the warmth that they have displayed to me yesterday when I showed up in their community. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It was such an honor for you to show me such outpouring of love, for you to verbalize and let me know how much impact my work have on you. Thank you, guys. Thank you for showing up. And I know that the universe will place me in your presence in South Africa in the very near future. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you. I know that I'll be setting foot on your land. Thank you. I look forward to working with your leader, and so together we can all make an impact in the world. And before I go into this morning's topic, I want to share something with you. Welcome to those of you on Facebook that is joining me live. 2 days ago, on the first day of November, the Spirit instructed me to do a special promotion on my intuitive reading. And I follow through in doing that. I made an offer for a small amount, $1 per minute. I made that offer and people should sign up for private reading with me in the privacy of their home. And some people took advantage of that. Little did I know that these people who sign up for that, half of the people who signed up were invited by friends and associates because they don't even have TikTok account. However, somebody, after booking and hearing my message, invited them to join in. And I'm sharing that to tell you that every last one of the people that I read were divinely assigned to me without going into any detail. Without going into any detail. If you can't hear me, log off and come back. I don't know why you are not hearing me. Log off and come back. Can you hear now? They are saying they can't hear me over there. Are you hearing now? Log off and come back. Log off and come back. I don't know why you're not hearing me. Okay. I can hear. Okay. Log off and come back if you can't hear me, Sonia. And I'm sharing this to tell you, every last one of those people was divinely assigned to talk to me at this time. I can say that because of the breakthrough that they receive. The assignment was divinely set up for this time. And I'm grateful for my obedience in following through. So thank you to each and every one of you who allowed me to come into your space yesterday. For all of you who allowed me to help you to birth that which you was pregnant with for a long time. To those of you who allow me to help to usher you, thank you. And I just wanted to make mention of that. So welcome again. And this morning, we are talking about empowerment. Empowerment is what we are talking about this morning. Many use the term empowerment without understanding what it really means. A literature review resulted in no clearer definition of the concept, especially one that could cross disciplinary lines. This morning, I am defining empowerment as a multidimensional social process that helps us to gain control over our own lives. In a process that fosters power in each of us. It is a process that fosters power in people's lives for use either in their personal life or in issues that they deem important in their community and society, as well as other relationships. Empowerment helps people to connect. So, how do you define empowerment? What does empowerment mean for you? My intention each and every day when I show up here each day, please do not come in my live and promote anything. Please watch out for people who are promoting and posting their Cash App and their programs in here. Go to your own live and do your promotion. Do not promote on my platform, please. That is very inappropriate. All right? So, empowerment has been, over the past decade or so, has become a frequently used word. For some, it's a buzzword. For others, it's a word that they shy away from. Empowerment is the goal we have for ourselves, our jobs, our programs, our society. Organization that engage the services of volunteers. Their aim and focus is to empower those volunteers to secure longevity in their services and their commitment and understanding as to why they became involved in the first place. I remember when I was living in Connecticut. I was living in Connecticut for a very long time. I recall a program that I founded there, the Multicultural Parents Day. And that program was founded by me through the empowerment of some devoted parents, a multicultural presentation. And I recall the very first year when the program was founded, we had a celebration that weekend, the first Multicultural Parents Day in the city of Danbury. You can check it out on the archives of the Danbury News Times. We made the front page of the newspaper that Monday. Why? Because the people, the parents, the family, the community, which has a makeup of 49 different languages, the community was empowered enough to show up for this new program. They show up in ways of their arts, their culture, their music, their dance, their food. On that day, we have in excess of 500 different salads from all across the world. The desserts, the main course, the costumes. We had essays written by the children. That was indeed a day of community empowerment. No one at the Rogers Park Middle School on that Sunday, no one was separating to say, I'm Italian, you are Black, I'm Haitian, you are Jewish. Nobody. We all came together as an empowered community to build and acknowledge diversity in that city. Until this very day, I hold that day with pride in my heart that we could come together unconditionally to brace the empowerment of one city. Many relationships has been forged out of that initial day. Parents had become involved in politics. Parents began to take more responsibility in what has happened in their communities. Parents who could not speak a word of English, but because of our boldness and our empowerment, we were able to usher those people in understanding what it is about empowerment that they need to embrace. So as I share that story with you, wherever you are joining from today, wherever you are in the world, I want you to look around and see what aspect of your community you can empower. It just takes one to believe that a change is needed. One. Just take one person, guys. One person to start the conversation. One person who is willing to be bold enough in saying, listen, this has been going on for way too long. We can come together and we can make a difference. Empowerment. What is it? And what does it mean for you as an individual, for your family, for your community and friends? What does empowerment mean? I want to share, let me share an article here by Cheryl Suba. For many, in extension, empowerment is the goal we have for our programs and our volunteer participants, our clients with whom we work. But what is empowerment? How can we recognize it, evaluate it, talk about it with others who are interested in empowerment? Our recent literature review of articles indicating a focus on empowerment across several societies and practical disciplines resulted in no clear definition of the concept across disciplinary lines. Many use the term cope with a lack of clear, shared meaning by employing the concept very narrowly, using only their specific scholarly discipline or program to inform them. Others do not define the term at all. As a result, many have come to view empowerment as nothing more than most recently popular buzzword to be thrown into many to throw into making sure all programs get new funding. So remember at the opening I mentioned about how I choose to define empowerment and what Cheryl is saying in this article. In her experience in the community that she works, when it comes around to getting federal dollars for a community, what community leaders have been doing is using the word empowerment as a buzzword in their presentation, in their grants or presentation to get the funding, to get federal dollars in their community. They do not necessarily believe in the empowerment of their people. And that's where you and I come in. We got to be the watchdog for those federal dollars that's coming into our communities and to make sure that they go towards the empowerment of the people. Those parents who are listening on the broadcast now, whether you're hearing it live or you come back to watch the video, I'm sure many of you can relate if you are a part of any inner city, Danbury, Hartford, Houston, any place that you are part of the inner city and part of the school system. You know that there are many systems, many school boards that will use the word empowerment to get millions of dollars into their district, yet that money does not go towards the empowerment of the students and the ethnic group that needs it. So we got to be watchdogs. And that is why I encourage you, whether you are a career person or not, whether you are a business owner, I encourage you, get involved in a voluntary way. If it's even 2 days a month, where you can see what's happening and add your concerns to what is taking place. We maintain that empowerment is much more than that. Empowerment is a process that challenges our assumptions about the way things are and the way things can be. It challenges our basic assumption that power, helping, achieving, and succeeding. To begin, to demystify the concept of empowerment, we need to understand the concept broadly. in order to be more clear about how and why we narrow our focus for the focus of empowerment for specific programs and projects, specific dimension or levels, etc., and to slow and to allow discussion of empowerment disciplinary across different disciplinary and practice lines. Understanding empowerment becomes a critical issue for us to gravel with. People Empowering People, PEP, which is a program in Connecticut. I was part of that program and one of its facilitators. PEP program with its extension faculty across the country. So it started off in Connecticut and it was expanded across different states in the United States. At the core of the concept of empowerment is the idea of power. The possibility of empowerment depends on two things. First, empowerment requires that people can change. If power cannot change, it is inherent in the position of people, then empowerment is not in any let me read that again. If it is inherent in the position of people, then empowerment is not possible, nor is empowerment conceivable in any meaningful way. In other words, if power can change, then empowerment is possible. Second, the concept of empowerment depends upon the idea that power can be expanded. This second point reflects our common experience of power. Rather than how we think about power, to clarify these points, we must first discuss the meaning of power. All right. I did not mention about the water therapy. At 6:30, between 6:30 and 6:45, we'll do the water therapy. Sonia, please remind me. Spirit will remind me too. Hey, Sophia, is that Sophia? Welcome, welcome. Power is often related to our ability to make others do what we want, regardless of their own wishes and interests. And that's a definition by Weber, written in 1947. Traditional social science emphasizes power as influence and control, often treating people as a commodity or structure divorced from a human action. Conceived in this way, by power can be viewed as an unchanging, or unchangeable. Weber also gives us a key word beyond the limitation of recognizing their power existing within the context of relationship between people or things. Power does not exist in isolation or is inherent in individuals. By implication, since power is created in relationships, power and power relationships can change. Empowerment is a process of change when it becomes necessary in the situation. So, if I'm going to take this a little deeper, let's look at people who are exposed to abusive relationship. And when we are working with them to empower them, we need to focus on how we begin to groove them. There are some of us in our work, and I'm saying us because I fall in that category. We are known as what is called a mandated reporter. And it doesn't matter where we are and who it is. And if we suspect or observe any signs of abuse, we are mandated to report it to the authorities. And I'm sure that there are many of you who are listening to me who falls in that category too. And that assignment and designation goes with you. So now that I've relocated out of my original state, that does not relieve me of that responsibility. Because when I was assigned a mandated reporter, it was a national designation. So although I'm in a new location now, my antennas has to be up to help me observe for those things. Empowerment is important to our development. Empowerment is essential. Each and every one of us has the responsibility to empower ourselves, especially as parents. It is our role and responsibility to empower our children, empower them to take action and responsibility in this society that we collectively share. Empowerment is about respect, not only for ourselves, but for our communities. Our empowerment tells us and shows us that even though we may not agree with everything that some other person does, we can respect and understand what they're about so that we can collectively work together to bring about the change that we need. Empowerment will allow us not to sit in isolation. We will be able to open our hearts to engage others. Empowerment will let us know, yes, ask for help, because there are people out there who is willing to help you. As a business owner, whether you have a mom and pop place, whether you have a food truck, a food cart, whether you're delivering things out of the trunk of your car, regardless of what you are doing, you, through your empowered state, can bring about massive change. So, as you look at this morning and you prioritize what empowerment means for you, I know that people who were not born and raised in the United States and they have traveled from their countries to be part of the United States because what? They were told that this is the land of big dreams. It takes empowerment for us to continue doing what we are doing in this society. It takes empowerment, because unless we are empowered, we will fall prey to all of the stereotypes and the bullying and the judgment. Even me showing up on this platform, every day that I click the start button, I encounter judgment, I encounter stereotype, I encounter some form of bullying. People will show up and say, oh, you are too old to be doing this. People will say, what you are doing is evil. And the list goes on. If I was not empowered, ladies and gentlemen, I would call it quits. If I was not empowered, if I did not grab a hold of that mantle from the universe and say, yes, I was born for something special. I was created. It doesn't matter that I grew up in Jamaica without electricity, without running water, walking barefooted and all of that stuff. It's my empowerment. It's my empowerment that allows me to continue. Every day, guys, every day when I go live on TikTok, there is somebody, some hater that shows up there to bully me. And I'm sharing that to say, thank you, Jesus, for my empowerment. It's not my religious belief that is pulling me through when those attacks come up on me, when those bullies come up on me. It's not my religion that's pulling me through. It is my spirituality in knowing that I'm divinely assigned for a time like this. It is that, along with my empowerment, that I can stand and say, nothing that you say will penetrate me. Nothing that you say will stop me from doing what I'm called to do, because unapologetically, I am extremely empowered to continue this work. if I was doubting for any moment that I was empowered, on the 9th of September 2021, the universe supercharged me in a way that I have never experienced before. There was a breakthrough that the universe gave me on that Sunday morning. The universe supercharged me and plugged me in a divine way that there's no way I can lose my empowerment. All I can say, thank you, universe. So I am encouraging each and every one of you, each and every one of you who are listening to me, find your empowerment zone. Tap into it. Do not allow anyone to cast a shadow of a doubt over you, to let you feel less than, to tell you that you can or cannot do this. Do not allow those people. Hey, Lattimore, how are you, Queen? Do not allow those people to speak in your life, because you know what? You too was born for a time like this. We are not going through this pandemic season for no reason. Now is the time more than before that we need to remain in our empowered state. You and I was given a second chance on our life. We know thousands of people who gained their wings and they are not here anymore. You and I, we are here. Let us take responsibility of this day. This is the only day that we have. Are we empowered enough? Are we committed enough to take the responsibility for our community? You might not want to be on a platform where you're speaking out to the world. However, you can start right where you are. You can speak with the person that you will meet while waiting on the line at the grocery store, at the person on the line in the supermarket, the post office, the gas station. Please, we have a special responsibility. You and I need to make sure that we are empowered enough so that we can create a world where everybody can live in unity and love and peace and harmony. Yes, it is our responsibility. So let us now make the decision that we are going to take action. Let us write today as our first day of super empowerment. It is not too late, my brothers and sisters, kings and queens. It's not too late. We cannot wait around for others to show up. We need to start where we are. And if no one else ever shows up to help us to deliver this, you and I got to carry on, knowing that we were called to empower each and every person that shows up in our presence. Yes, we were. I want to ask you to get your water. Water is energy. Supercharge your water. Empower your water to get the results you want. Speak to your water, the positive words, whatever it is you desire of your water. Let your request be known. Healing. Supercharge your spirituality. Enhance your intuitiveness. For those who are taking medication, ask that your water will supercharge those medications. And if there are side effects, that it will alleviate and wash it out so that it doesn't have any impact on your system. Ask that your water will go to every cell, every nucleus, every organ in your body to supercharge who you are. Brain cells, every organ, every muscle, every tendon, every fiber in your body. Ask that your water will go there and empower your entire being. From the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Summons this water to go there and to do the universal work that is needed. Let me know when you're ready and let us drink. Let us drink. Just a friendly reminder, those of you that have just started the ritual, you don't need to turn up here every morning, but still do your water therapy, whether you're here with us in the morning, knowing that we are doing it and spiritually we are connected to you. Again, before we end, I invite each and every one of you to please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Sign up for my newsletter. And listen, DM me because I am working on the gratitude journal. Gratitude journal. I'm looking for the best economical manufacturer to work on that journal. And I'm beginning to take order. It is my intention to have the numbers ready by the beginning of December or the mid month of November, so that we will have those journals ready and delivered so you can have them all wrapped for Christmas. Yes, it is going to be my first journal, gratitude journal. You know that this morning I posted video number 358. So you can do the math. 358 out of 365. what is left. And I'm very honored and blessed about this project. And I give you a little insight about what the journal will have as the caption, what my gratitude was for each day. So that will be at the top, and then you'll have the empty page that you can use repeatedly. It is not going to be a planner. It is going to be a journal. So you can use it year after year after year. Because the dates of the month will be the dates of the month. And you can use them repeatedly. So I'm excited about the project. I'm looking to get some vibrant colors. I love gold and purple. So if you have special colors that you like, message me and let me know so we can include those colors when we are looking to order them. So listen, guys, empowerment. Empowerment needs to be part of who we are. So let us just not get into the habit of using it as a buzzword, but let us look at empowerment as an essential and vital part of our existence. And listen, if you have not had your intuitive reading, if you are looking for an intuitive coach, a coach that can help you to connect with your inner blueprint for success, if you are looking for a coach who will be able to hold you accountable so that you can reach unrealized goals and potential, call your girl. Call your girl, because I am looking to work with you. I am looking to work with you. So I encourage you to reach out and connect with me. Reach out and allow me to be part of your dreams and your visions. Reach out. Don't be afraid. Know that you cannot do this alone. Empower yourself enough so that you can accomplish your goals. Empower yourself enough so all of the potentials that you have dormant, that is laying there, whatever the reason that they are laying, allow me to help you to re-energize them. Again, I am Dr. Daphne Clarke-Hudson, your why and soul purpose coach and consultant. I invite you to be part of my world. Pick the phone up, text me so you can get on my calendar so that we can have that well-needed conversation. I am the combination for that padlock that you have stuck that cannot be opened. I am the person that can help you to prime that pump so that you can begin to do what you are supposed to be doing. Have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will see you Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, StreamYard. I'll see you tomorrow morning. And those of you on TikTok, you know I see you during the course of the day. Thanks each and every one of you. And I love you. And there's absolutely nothing that you can do about it. I keep forgetting to ask you guys to connect with me on Instagram as well. Know that you are called for something magnificent. Claim your empowerment. Walk boldly and unapologetic. I will see you on the next broadcast. Bye.